you want to pick one first?
Yeah.
What have you been eyeing out?
I mean, I haven't tried any of these before, but I guess what's this one? This is Tessellation Lone Pine from Portland, Maine.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Every beer in Japan. This is from fucking
We just got a bunch
Maine.
of American craft beer.
I might pick Vegas as fuck.
Oh,
Ooh,
sorry,
nice.
John. Which one do you
Shout out
want?
to
Then?
Aki for this one.
I'll take this one then.
Sure.
Tessellation.
You're gonna
Lone
have the
Pine.
Oil of Angels.
It's 7.7%. I'm gonna be fucked.
I mean,
after it.
these are all like pretty bad. This is 6.5, so it's not that much.
There's so much alcohol. You spilt it everywhere. All right. Sure,
Well-
I'll have the Oil of Angels. It's it's a hazy Indian pale ale. Here we go.
Sounds good.
It's, Oil of Angels is a hazy IPA brewed with spelt rye and oats, hopped with an. Wait, what? What? This can't be correct. Hopped with an ethereal combination of Galaxy, Mosaic,
Ethereal.
Simcoe,
I've
and
never
Amarillo.
thought I would describe a beer using the word
Christ, look at the
ethereal.
color of that.
Ethereal.
Jesus,
look at
yours
that.
is hazy.
Mine's very hazy.
Yeah.
So, do you know the difference between an Indian Pale Ale and a Pale Ale is?
One's Indian.
Well, no. I think
gonna guess.
the difference is that it should generally just less alcohol in a pale ale. That's pretty much it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
The same brewing method. As
I know you
understand.
I know you really like hazy.
No, pale ales are my favorite.
Oh, you like pale.
I like IPAs.
Oh, you like IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered one of you really liked IPA.
I like-
yeah, let's pour it. Let's fuck it up.
You know, I actually saw a
Yeah,
video.
I know. I saw it too.
Is it the video with like the
Yes.
beer expert that's like
Yes.
you should let the beer foam up actually. Everyone's
my
like
God.
gaslighting people into not letting the beer foam up.
To be
because-
fair, if you don't want to be bloated,
Yeah.
it is
If
a
you-
better way of drinking beer. But
I-
if you like being bloated and you want the beer to taste better,
who wants to be bloated?
well, okay,
beer drinkers.
okay. Listen, I do think the beer tastes better when you don't do this because it's more carbonated and I feel like it has a better flavor. But if you don't want to be bloated, then this is the better way.
All right. I mean, I'm still not gonna do it.
listen, I'm trying it. I'm testing it out.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what's the color of
All right,
that?
cheers.
cheers, boys.
So we're recording this episode this Tuesday and it'll be out Saturday.
Yeah, so we thought we'd do a timely episode, and since
Okay, well, timely in some sense.
timely in some sense, and since Connor has yet another flight to catch,
I got a flight after this.
fuck off to America again.
We're
We,
giving you the fucking
Gonna
Vegas
Twitch
as
it.
fuck.
I'm going to Vegas. I don't
Because
need
you're
it.
going
Yeah.
to Vegas.
you know, we haven't had a chance to catch up. It's been since Mudan's episode, right? That we
Well, because I went on the RV trip, which felt like a year-long expedition.
and that was like a day because that was the day of recording. So I haven't had a chance to catch up with the boys since we've been traveling, really. So we thought, hey, why not try a bunch of Japanese beers and just catch up? How was the RV trip, by the way? I haven't asked.
Yeah, were you supposed to come, Gone?
I know.
Bailed on. He bailed on me.
I know.
He bailed
Oh,
on
really?
me.
I did.
See, like, I just straight up said I can't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said he could.
So, you know.
To be fair, I was like, I did genuinely want to come because I came on the last one. It was like a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I just had I think the tour put me back way more than I thought it was going to.
Absolutely, it did. Yeah.
Because I thought in my naive little mind that I'm like, I'm going to be in England for an extra week and a half after tour. No one's going to want to meet up or hang out. I can just work in my England house and I'll catch up to work all then. JK, when you're in a fucking different country and your family's like, excuse me, why are we not meeting? Why are you not being a good family member? And,
Especially, I feel that's especially true for you because it's like I bet when you're back home, like you're just like your 30,000 cousins are just like, all right. I mean, you got to make time for all of us. you know?
Yeah, and also catching up with mates as well. So
Yeah,
it just,
exactly.
I had planned to do a few more working days, but unfortunately, well, you know, you got to make time for the friends and family, and unfortunately, something had to go, and it was the RV trip. I'm sorry, Connor. I'm sorry.
Okay, you dead to me. It's fine. This tastes bad, by the way.
This tastes
Really?
bad.
That didn't taste good. Does yours taste good? It's hazy, right? So this probably tastes pretty good, I imagine. Just sweet.
This tastes very hoppy.
Oh, it's very hoppy.
I like that though.
Well,
I like
no, I
that.
don't think it's.
Oh,
like
actually, no, it's kind of sweet.
I don't know. Try this.
Can I try that?
I just don't rate it.
Do you
Yeah.
like this one?
Yeah, I think sometimes the hazy ones go in America. Some hazy ones go way too hazy.
Ooh, that's a bit too sour for me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Let me try yours. Yours. This is the kind of color I like. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's American IPAs, man. Sometimes I like them, but sometimes they're just too much.
It's a hit or a miss.
But
For
yeah,
sure.
no, it went really well. I think I improved a lot on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to. We had last time we had just one car following us. This time we had two cars, So Nabby was always going ahead and sorting everything out. So when we got there, we could just jump right into it, Philip Franco style. And,
Yeah, but did you have fun?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was super. It was super.
I don't give a shit about the technical details.
Yeah,
Tell me about the fun I missed out on, Connor.
For me, it's like it's a mix, right? Logistics. If the logistics go well, I can have more fun because then everything's going perfectly from my perspective. But
Yeah.
it was very fun. I was
Yeah.
It was we were in the RV a lot less than last time, but it was really fun. I think we had some really fun activities that I didn't think were going to be as fun as they were.
Yeah.
Like we did pottery making. That was really fun. Dude, we did so much.
How was the tuk-tuk driving?
Dude, that was so fun.
Can't believe you would appropriate my culture like this
there's
for your
just a dude.
own entertainment,
Yeah, so
Connor.
there's just a dude in Izu who's just like, yeah, so we shipped it off to Japan, to Thailand, and they shipped it back in. And oh my God, that shit was impossible to drive initially.
Yeah.
And it sounded like it was being choked out because it was manual as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
Did you know that all tuk-tuks are manual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've never
I
driven
didn't
one,
know
but
that.
I've seen people drive it.
It's like a rickety shit car that's a manual. It's like a hybrid bike, and it's really not fun to drive.
It's not fun to be in as well.
No. And I was absolutely, because it's been so long since I've driven a manual, and it didn't help that the car was also kind of hard to drive. Like the accelerator, when you pull it down, it would, and you let go, it would just stay.
Oh.
So when you wanted it to get back down to nothing, it was very hard to.
That's like physically
to
move
keep
back.
doing it. But then also, if you did it a little bit over when it was on zero, it would start revving. So I was really confused the whole time, and I was either over revving or under revving constantly, and I was always in the wrong gear. And the gearbox was so shit on it, and I couldn't do it. But then I went first. It sounded like it was dying. Lotto did it. It sounded perfect, and I was like, "Fuck."
So basically, you experienced what it was like for me when I first drove a manual.
I guess
just absolute
but
chaos.
When we drove the manual in that place, when we drove the manual cars that time, I found it really not bad at all to drive that. But my God, this tuk-tuk was so hard, and I was just not. I guess it'd been so long, but it was really fun. The tuk-tuk driving actually was a really big, because I didn't know what we were going to do. I just planned
A tuk-tuk
we'll
driving
get a tuk-tuk
thing?
and then we'll figure it out. We ended up doing like a kind of crazy taxi, like go and pick up something from the combini and bring it back. My God, being in that car on the road is terrifying, because just when you would take turns, it felt like it was going to flip.
Yeah.
It was not fun. And you could hear it from like 2 miles away.
It almost feels like you need to treat it like a motorcycle, you know? I don't know how the center of gravity is on that fucking
Yeah, it's a
vehicle.
motorcycle with like a bit of extra width.
Yeah.
And you can have passengers for some reason.
It's a thick motorcycle.
Apparently, it's completely road legal as well in Japan. Like the guy, I mean, obviously it is because he's offering that service. But I was like, I can't believe Japan allows.
Yeah, otherwise you would have just committed a
I
crime.
just can't believe it's allowed on the road. I was like, what? Really? Well, I guess it's got mirrors and indicators, so that, and seatbelts. So that's normally like, actually the front didn't have seatbelts because maybe because it's a bike. Huh? I don't know.
We're just like dissecting what a tuk-tuk is right now.
Have seatbelt. I don't think it did have seatbelt. No, maybe I don't know.
I don't think it would. As a Thai resident, I don't think it would have a seatbelt. I would be amazed if it had a seatbelt.
The last thing
On a tuk-tuk? Yeah.
That was interesting. Went to a zoo. That was fun. But you would have came and you would have done canyoning, which is really fun.
What's canyoning?
It's where you jump off and slide off waterfalls.
Oh, that sounds fun. And an easy way to get an injury, but that sounds
totally.
fun.
Yeah, we had these. Well, it was sucked because the stream that one day the signal was really bad.
Yeah, I assume you're in like the forest or something, right?
Yeah, and we normally would have used Starlink to kind of as a backup, but because it was like raining and it was really hard to get a satellite for some reason, I can't. And there was trees and shit, so it was not good. But people got to see the end, which is fun. But I was talking to our guides who just like these two Tibetan dudes. I don't know how it's always just two Tibetan dudes who always end up being the guides for dangerous things. I guess you look like Mr. Beast, and I was like, I don't think I look like Mr. Beast. But I have this conversation with him, and I go, he goes, tell me she's from Tibet, and I was like, oh, cool. And he was like, do you know Mount Everest? I was like, yeah, I know Mount Everest. He's like, some people don't know Mount Everest, and I was like,
Who the fuck doesn't know
yeah,
Mount Everest?
I was like, who didn't know what Mount Everest was? Did you tell me who this person who didn't know what Mount Everest was?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. He's like, you should do it. It's fun. I was like, what, you mean climb Everest? He's like, yeah. I was like,
Don't people die on the trail?
yeah, I was like,
to
isn't it
Everest?
like super overcrowded and you can't do it without a Sherpa?
Yeah.
He's like, well, maybe. I was like,
You should just do it like a Mr. Beast challenge. You know,
it's just a big hill.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Just keep going up.
I mean, those dudes are built diff.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, but they're also, the majority of them are living like 4,000 meters above sea level and they just think that's normal. So it's like, you know, to them it's just like, oh, it's just like a slightly bigger hill.
Yeah.
They're so built diff. But
They're like born in like 10G gravity or whatever, like Goku trains in, you know, and they come
Like
back down.
1/3 the oxygen
Yeah,
level.
they
And
come
it's just
back-
like, this is fine.
They come back down and you're like, people breathe like this?
Yeah, they go to sea level and they're just like, it's too much oxygen.
But it was really fun. And then right after that, I went to go and watch Tatsuro Yamashita.
I'm so fucking
I am
jealous.
very
you got to see
jealous of
Yamashita
that.
Tatsuro.
It was so good.
Yeah.